And now there's a lot of really interesting details in this, and to kind of cut a long story short, I believe that the main reason that Trisha Paytas' career, other than hard work and stuff, obviously I'm not taking away from that, I think is the Colleen Ballinger scandal, and we're going to dive into all of it. So, Trisha Paytas, as we know, is basically a very, 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 not now, but was a polarizing figure on YouTube. And she managed to rebuild her career in such a successful way that people, when they think of Trisha Paytas now, they think of these big achievements that she's doing in mainstream or her podcast. Whereas a couple of years ago, people would automatically go to scandals or feuds or fights or times that she did incredibly problematic things. Trisha has the elements of the words that I was able to think of that really, when I sum up Trisha, are kind of redemption, reinvention, and with this new era of Trisha that has been the most successful yet, it has really relied on self-awareness. And I think that that is why this one is sticking, whereas in the past, Trisha's comebacks haven't lasted very long. The internet hated Trisha Paytas at the ending of Frenemies. And I would argue that the way Frenemies ended, leveraged more hate towards her. And I think that Ethan and H3 really relied on this hate mob against Trisha for sure for the remaining weeks on their channel and even the remaining months and years. Now, what I truly, truly, truly believe changed Trisha's career forever was the Colleen Ballinger scandal. Because if you do not remember, Colleen and Trisha created a podcast after Frenemies, and it was called Oversharing. That was when Trisha had solid proof that Colleen wasn't a friend. And the public, remember, were watching this all unfold and were very against Colleen and being very supportive, thank God, of the people that were speaking up against Colleen, like myself. So Trisha, who was once a defender of Colleen, defending so much, now I had this choice to make. Do I double down in supporting Colleen and be a good friend, or do I grow past Colleen and address what's going on with risk of getting backlash? And so for the first time, I would say, in a long time for Trisha's career, she actually didn't be the friend to the problematic person like Shane or whatever. She actually walked away from Colleen and she publicly distanced herself, which I think really, in the long term, showed the public a different side of Trisha.